This video is going to cover how to do retail analysis with planning. So we're going to start off here in the performer income statement to kind of show you where we're going to go and talk about how these numbers are created. First, you can see we entered 6 tenants, but you can have as many as you want. If I go to graph to the bottom right, it's going to show me my base revenue detail. And what we have here are the leases increasing, and then a lot of them renew, but when they renew, they go to market rent, and the market rent had decreased. And then that's why they're at the lower number, they have increased, and then they decrease again. If we now look at the reimbursements detail, it shows us the reimbursements that we would be getting if there was no vacancy. We're looking at gross numbers here. And then let's look at our vacancy and credit loss. And it shows us what years we're going to have some vacancy and credit loss. And this particular building has the leases kind of bunched when they go, when the leases end and they go to market. So let's look how we would put that in. If we go back to the report and then exit back to the main area plannees, this is the assumption edit screen, is where you enter all the assumptions. On the right we have different page titles. These are like tabs to a notebook, and if you press different page title, the associated page shows up on the left. We have the buy and sell of the property. Here we're going to do a cap last year's NOI. At a 9 cap, you can do current or next year's NOI as well. Then we have the investors page for the tax rates, depreciation of the building, loans, and then we have revenues and expenses. Now when we put the leases in, what we want to do is put the existing lease in and then put an until date that it's going to stop. And then we're going to take it to market and choose a profile for it to go to market to. So here we have the Suite 101, and it goes to January of 06. This property started in 05. Then we go up to Edit Menu Item and select Market Profiles, and we make a profile, and we're going to say, you can do this many different ways, but here we did a profile for those that we know that are going to renew, a profile that for those we know are going to leave, and then a profile for those that we're not sure about. And the one we're not sure about, the one that's called Maybe, we put in a market rent and TIs that are going to happen if they do leave, a commission on the for the lease of commission for the new lease, and then we're going to have end charges and start charges like security deposits, things like that, and then how many months it would be vacant if they do leave. In the renew column, we'll put in what happens if they renew, and then we have a renew probability of 40%, which weighs these two columns. These are the average numbers the lease is actually going to use when it goes to market. And then we have it grow, in this case 50 cents a year, and how long the leases are going to be. The TIs, the current law for TIs is 15 years for TIs and no bonus year in the first year. They change that, it seems like, every 2 years, so we're leaving that bonus available for you, but it's 0 right now. And then any reimbursements will then continue. We'll click OK. So now we have this lease for the base lease going to January 2006, and then it's going to go to market page, and it's going to use the renew 100% local, but we'll change this to maybe local right now. And then if we go to lease to the bottom right, it's going to show us this lease, and here's the base rent for that first year, and then we have the to market, which includes the security deposit coming to us, the TI